We are live.
We are live!
My name is CZ,
And my name is Dom.
and this is
Totally explicit. Oh my god. The tea and the lore starting this podcast. Let me tell you what. Hot and heavy. I still owe you money, actually,
For the
for the
equipment, I'm
equipment.
screaming.
I will
I
get it
forgot
to
about it.
you. I promise I will get it to you. So, should we start hot and heavy with what is happening in the world, or should we wait?
Maybe we should wait. Let's introduce ourselves a little bit, just so
Okay, yeah.
you know.
Yeah, for sure. I'll let you take the floor.
Okay, then. My name is Caesar Leon. I'm 29 years old.
Leon.
I am. No, I know that's right.
Swing all day,
I'm
period.
originally from Lubbock, Texas. I moved out about 7 years ago, been living in the Dallas Metroplex area. I've been serving and bartending in the service industry for about 11 years now, bartending for nine.
It's 42.
And stop. I also just
JK.
finished cosmetology school, so I also do hair, men's and women. Still not fully licensed, so I have one more step to go.
Wait, hold on.
So
How was it living in Lubbock? Because I feel like I came from a really small town, so how was it living in Lubbock, Texas? I feel like it's
it's pretty
giving.
big though. It's bigger than this area.
Exactly.
So
Like I feel like it sounds like a small town, but it's like not
it was
giving small.
horrible.
Was it?
I hated it. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it.
Why?
Well, the West Texas weather is just, ugh,
Yeah.
it's something else. It's
I'm kind
different.
of over the weather in the South. It's like when it's hot, it's super hot. When it's cold, it's super cold. You don't really get a spring. Maybe that's because of global warming. I don't really know, but it's just the weather is really not giving. I mean, I guess we do
I'm
see the
not
sun a lot
that. Yeah, I mean,
because my friend's from Oregon, and she says that like the summer months are the only time they do get the sun. Is that like normal though? Does every place like kind of not get the
Oregon's
sun?
kind of doesn't get a lot of sun. That's what I heard.
Exactly. Like most of like 6 months or more out of the year, like they don't have
Yeah,
sun.
no,
Isn't that
that's so
fucking crazy?
depressing.
Like bitches have to do like light therapy and shit. Imagine. Did you ever watch
We
Broad
didn't set a
City?
timer. I did.
Fuck, we didn't set a timer. Oh no.
I know. We're gonna have to bleep out already.
Okay, okay.
Because you did say that.
Set a timer. Will she hear you? Just say it.
Hey Google, set a 10-minute timer.
Go. 10 minutes. Starting now.
Oh,
She got that
she
right.
ate
She got that
that.
right.
She really ate that. I just know that my language, I know I'm going to be using foul language so much. It's actually going to be really, really bad. So we need that timer because we do want a chance of possibly being monetized in the future. So
Hopefully.
yeah.
Fingers
But we'll have
crossed.
to set this timer every single time because
Yes.
mouths like sailors. Anyway, have you ever seen the show Lost City?
I have.
You have?
Thing.
Well, there was this episode that like in New York or whatever, and like there's this episode where like I think it's like speaking on depression mainly, but like she has to do like this light therapy to like feel good or like lift her mood because like otherwise she's depressed and like they go so far with it like in a part of the episode she's like in this room like completely covered in tinfoil and like there's just like she's bright lighting the heck out of herself and it's funny and I think about that when I think of Oregon having no
Wait, is
sun.
that which show is that one actually?
The two girls in New York City, bunch of
Oh,
misadventures, Alana and Abby.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one in the club. We all fam.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now I
So
remember.
funny.
I
Love
love
that
that
show.
show.
But anyway, Lubbock. Very much
That,
giving.
yeah,
Very much giving
it's
small
just
town.
it is. I mean, it's like a small town, big city feel.
Mm.
Like it's pretty big and it's growing like crazy, but I just the weather sucks. Like
Yeah.
especially like when the dust storms come by.
Yeah.
It's literally a huge cloud like creeping and it takes over the city. Like you can see it.
Shut up.
Yes. You do not want to be outside for it. Like literally you just get dirt all over your eyes and
So
mouth.
it's like smoke in the California air from all the freaking fires. No
Yeah.
shade to Cali.
We love Cali. But yeah, it's just horrible. So I'm like, anyway.
And that Texas heat is for real, no joke.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, I guess I can relate to that because I guess that can. Oh, Texas heat is also in Oklahoma, which is where I'm from. Anyway, so deep diving more into your lore, tell me a bit about cosmetology school, recent graduate.
I
Yay, we love a
know. I
graduate.
just have one more step though. I just need to do my license, my state board.
Is it expensive?
No, I just need to pay the fees and the tests and just schedule it, so it's not that bad. But I'm a little nervous about it.
Why?
So
Why are you nervous?
just because
Why?
I mean like the past like test before I graduated,
Mhm.
you know,
What? I do not know. Please inform
someone
me.
once told me if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So
Right. So you don't know anything about anything, or
no, I do. I remember, but like the tests they're pretty difficult. They'd be asking you from like long ago. Because the school that I went to, I started in the summer of last year. The summer course kind of was bad because so recently through the years, TABC, I mean, what is it?
that's a
The
liquor
Texas,
law, liquor
no,
license
not the
law.
gaming.
Oh, we'll be bleeding this. We'll be bleeding this so much. We're getting used to things. So
Oh, we need to
anyway,
come back.
TABC.
No,
That's the liquor
no,
people.
TBC. The TBC.
Stop. Okay.
Texas, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you talking about liquor?
no, I'm talking about the
Alcohol?
state board here.
Oh.
I need to look what's called. I'm such an idiot right now.
Mm.
But the Texas recently went from 1,500 hours to 1,000 hours. So
So it got easier.
no,
1,500 to 1,000.
yeah. So they basically cut off 500 hours for you to get your license. That's all you need. But it's
That's
just
better,
like
right?
yes and no. You can get it done quicker, but if you think about all of the actual like knowledge that you're supposed to intake from cosmetology school, it would have been better to have the 1,500 hours because my summer class literally was, I think it was an 8-week course, but we were doing a whole semester, 16-week course in 8 weeks. So it got like cut
Mm,
and
okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
So the summer class, like every day was something different.
That's kind of that is more difficult.
Yeah.
You're like
So
doing
it
a
was
lot in a
hard.
shorter amount of time.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally like freaking packing it up.
I know. So, yeah, it has its pros and cons, but I got it done,
You got it
and
done.
I
You
just need to do the
graduated.
test, and
And you plan on doing that soon, I take
yes,
it.
I'm gonna schedule it next month,
Okay, sure. Why next month?
just to give me some time to start studying, look it over again, like the basics and stuff. So,
Will you have like a whole book back there?
yeah, absolutely.
Or
Hmm.
you got that from school?
Yeah.
You ate that.
Mhm.
So what, you've been like bartending ever since you like turned 21? Because you said you were in the game for like what, 11 years?
Yeah, I've been serving for 11 years now in like the service
Oh,
industry,
please. I've been serving. Yeah, same. Same.
but bartending for like 9.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
when I turned 21. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so we're revealing our ages on here. 'Cause
I already said my age at the beginning.
I would, well, as y'all know, he's much older than me. So, yeah, he's 34. I
Okay,
am 20. I'm
don't
kidding.
play.
I'm kidding. We're the
Rewind
same
that.
age. We're the same age, whatever. But,
29.
oh, yeah, same. So,
Yeah.
very much that. Well, I am Dominique Potts.
Oh, no, that's right.
Exactly that. I am from Oklahoma. Very cringy to say. I've always
Where's my Nikki?
I've always had this disdain for Oklahoma. It's just I feel like you ever just feel like you like are in a place where you're not actually supposed to be. Like being born from like say Lubbock, you're like, oh dang, I was really born here. Like this is where
Yeah,
I grew up.
my life was boring there, and I'm so happy I moved out.
Yeah, but you like travel and stuff,
I
right?
do. I love to travel.
I
Travel
love travel
solo as
too.
well.
I've gotten out a lot. I feel like a lot, but especially like a lot more than people who like are from my hometown and like my area. I feel like you know those people who are like born, raised, live, and die in the same city. That's absolutely crazy to me. I could never. So I feel like I have gotten out more than like the people that are around me, but still, I could definitely do more. I feel like you traveled more than me though.
Oh yes, I have.
I'm really, really jealous about that. I'm getting out there. Y'all give me some time. Y'all give me some time. But yes, I'm from a very small
You better hurry.
town.
You're hitting 40.
Oh,
I'm
got Yeah, get the shade. No, but I'm from a very small town in Oklahoma. Blimp on the map. It's called
But
Hugo.
Cheeto,
No, how do you know about Cheeto?
you know, let's just say
Right.
I knew.
Ew, I think I was talking to some guy recently who was like in the Bennington Bochito area. I wonder if it's the same person.
Oh
What was his name? What was his name? Fuck
no!
it. I want to know who it was. Was he young?
Yeah, he was my age, I believe.
Oh God.
Yeah, I think actually he was probably like 2 years older than me. I don't remember.
Hmm. Probably the same guy because that is a real blip on the map. So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
has to be, unless it's like I don't know, someone who like came and went in the city or something like that. You know, those little blow through towns, whatever. But anyway, I feel like I've been serving and bartending the same amount of time as you have. We actually, me and Caesar met at our workplace. We both work at the same place. It's a cute little steakhouse
Steakhouse.
right around the corner. We love that. We love the convenience of it all. Um, and I don't know, I feel like we just immediately vibed.
Oh,
We
absolutely.
immediately, our energy was just like so matched. And we've been going out and experiencing and doing things,
A
and
lot
it's
of gay
just,
things, like
yeah, it's been a
parties
great
and stuff.
time. I'm waiting for this timer to go off because then we're really gonna deep dive into some things by the time.
Yes.
Oh, but you know
Oh,
what?
Lord.
I said I wasn't going to do this. We were gonna wait on it when we introduced ourselves or whatever. But starting this podcast, I feel like just being like, oh hey, like hi, we're starting, and like it would just be crazy to ignore everything that's going on in the world because we do kind of want to touch on everything. Obviously, our the drama in our lives and the things we do because we experience some crazy things, and we go out and we do a lot and we
Yeah,
see a lot. But there's also a lot happening in the world right now. This is very much a F Donald Trump channel.
absolutely.
Very much F Donald
Absolutely.
Trump. Very much F ICE. Did you know there were protests in Sherman?
Yeah, it
Did you
was.
go?
No, I drove by just because I went to go get like lunch because I had to work that day. So,
I got invited to go, but I think I was working. That's why
yeah,
I didn't go. But I
it was
definitely was in
on
support.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a No King's Day.
I think it was
I
like
really
Thursday,
want to.
Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, it was everywhere actually, all over this
Yeah.
area.
I think I saw a TikTok earlier. It was like in every single state they showed like a clip.
Hey
Oh,
Google,
thank fucking God.
that's their
Now
timer.
it fucking does. So I'll take that, run it back.
Hey
Fuck
Google,
Donald Trump.
off.
Fuck ICE.
What the? Okay.
Okay. Fuck all of it. But no, I saw clips from every single state that had like their own No Kings thing, and I love the title of that, No Kings Day,
Yeah.
because he really is trying to do like a
In
dictatorship.
Dallas, it was like I think he said over 10,000 people participated.
Really,
Yeah,
I
it was
love that.
crazy.
I
Like,
think the most I seen was in LA, of course, but there's like
yeah,
a million people in LA, so
yeah.
I feel like that would have the biggest turnout. Also,
I
New
s-
York.
yeah, I also saw TikTok on Houston. Every like highway bridge was like full
I
of
bet Houston was
protesters.
popping.
Oh yeah,
I bet it was. Really, in support of that fully. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck his policies.
this
You
is
know
like
what's crazy
it's crazy.
is
We're going backwards in life.
if we're regressing as a nation, I feel like, and it's just crazy that the people that voted for him, I heard shit about gas, shit about groceries, and it's just like that's very much I feel like not what we should be like
Paying attention to,
voting. Yeah, like that's not like I mean, if maybe that stuff matters down the line, but it's just like not what we're putting at the forefront to vote for the person who's running the country. And on top of that, all these things that people voted for, like shit like that, the ones that were like voting for him because of things like that, he shit's more expensive. Gas
yeah.
still the same. Everything went up, I feel like, when it comes to groceries and shit. And he's just doing a bunch of shit that like no one cares about, like Gulf of America. What the fuck are we doing? What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Gulf of
Why?
America?
Why are we trying to?
Absolutely, I don't understand it at all.
Me either.
And I wonder if we're the only country that is like no, like recognizing it as the Gulf of America. Like I wonder if in other countries are like updating the maps, or is that just the U.S.?
I'm just gonna say the whole American dream is a hoax. Like, not.
Yeah, I feel like it used to be real, but like
I do not want to be here. Like, I would love to live in Spain.
Yeah, that's one of those countries you visited, and
Hmm.
you went alone too.
Yeah, I went alone. Three
Lone wolf
months.
vibes. That's crazy. 3 months.
3 months.
Before that, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks.
No, I went 3 months.
Why were you there for so long?
Because I wasn't ready to come back. And my passport, it
Wait.
gives you 90 days.
Okay.
So I was like,
Wait, you don't have a
fuck
full-on
it.
passport?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean it gave you 90 days? Oh, you have to have like a visa to stay longer
Yeah.
type shit? Oh,
So I ended
that's
up,
crazy.
like, the passports let you travel up to 90 days, like, each time you go travel
Isn't there a
to
story
stay.
about like you getting stuck there or something? Or they giving you a lot of shit for how long you stayed?
It was, yeah, because I came, like, literally, like, a week within my 90 days, and they kind of pulled me to the side and asked me a lot of questions, like, what was I doing? How did I afford it? That was I working? But I was like, no, I didn't work. I told them the truth because I literally did not work because I worked 3 jobs for a full like year and a half to save up money, and I saved up about 10K, and I still fucking came back with like I think 2,500.
Mm-hmm. So shit's like cheap out there
Yes,
compared to the U.S.
yes. Like
I
my
feel
whole
like
month of stay for Airbnb, I think I paid like in Barcelona. I'm pretty sure it was like $60. I think $60 something like that.
that's actually insane.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And you did this on a whim, or like did you go out there with anybody, or like
You know, by myself.
no one like helped you at all with that?
No, I really wish I would have traveled more, but like backpack everywhere. But I didn't really know what I was doing because I was by myself. So
Mm.
I would book places for like, I'm sorry, I think it was like 120, 128 for a full month. It was double 16. I think that was the first one of the Airbnbs I stayed in. I think I stayed there for 2 weeks and it was like $60. So it would make more sense if it was yeah, it was like about 150 for a full month. Cheap.
Okay. That's
But
fucking hella cheap.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
So I didn't really have a plan, but my place that I got first month was in Madrid. I was in Madrid for the most part. And then I think I was there for like a month and a week. And then that's when I went to Barcelona. I stayed in Barcelona for a month.
Barcelona. Ooh,
Mm.
tell me about that was just extravagant.
And then I got on a train to go to Portugal, which was such a fucking awesome experience. Bless
Woo! Oh,
bless you.
thanks.
And and then where else did I go?
I think it's this vape.
Bless
Last one.
you. But yeah, that was a great experience. We definitely need to get into that like a different conversation of like back houses, like bathhouses.
Oh yeah.
That's a good topic we need to go over
Oh
because
no, for sure.
I'm telling you, in Europe, it's like so popular, and all the men there are so fucking gorgeous and beautiful.
You talking about bathhouses like gay bathhouses?
Yes.
What? Cue the music. Now, for anyone who's not familiar, like the queers and the gays,
We
gay
are gay,
bathhouses
obviously.
are well, I think it's actually a pretty common like concept because there's some for the straights too, like swingers clubs
Yeah,
or
I've heard of them.
like um just general sex club. But bathhouses is what there's like gay bathhouses, that's like gay sex clubs. Sex clubs are like I feel like not super common, but like in the major cities they have one for like everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're
But
fun.
they were like huge, were they big?
Yes, it was huge. Like the one in Barcelona. No, I think the one in Madrid was bigger than Barcelona.
Interesting. Interesting. You went to every single spot. You went to one of them. Is that what you did?
Kind of, but
Kind
not really, because like I was still new to it, so I didn't really know what to do. But the cool thing about it is like the specific one, the ones I went to, you walk in and it's a normal bar.
Mm.
And then like when you go to the restroom, there's like
So it's like speakeasy vibes.
yes, yes, because
Okay.
it's literally a normal bar at the bar. It's so cute too because at the bar, they give you coasters, one size top and the other size bottom.
Stop. I love that. It's really cute.
Yeah, so first you like mingle and then you go to like the back.
Oh, so you're able to
So
like mingle before you
yeah,
go back there. Oh,
get some drinks
are
and
you
mingle.
able to go back there, do your thing, and then come back for like a drink if you
Yeah,
want to?
yeah,
Stop. They didn't have that around these parts.
I know,
Honestly, that'd be
but
so
it's
fire.
like I think out in the front it's required closed because there's like windows and I don't know if you can really see in. Not really. You can see out though,
So
but
like at the bar, there's required
I
clothes.
think so if I remember.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'd be wanting
But
for
in the back,
clothes,
there's like guys just walking around fully nude.
of
So
course.
Yeah.
That's like
But
pretty
it's
fun.
cool because like when literally in the restroom, it looks like it's just a storage closet. That's what you would think it is, but you
Hmm.
walk through there and it takes you to the back. So
That's so wild. The
yeah.
whole,
And then like
honestly, even like being someone who's experienced it, like I feel like the concept of like a sex club period is kind of just like crazy. Like that we're really allowed to do that, and as crazy it is not. I thought, well, I don't know. I used to watch this show. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's called bubble gum or no chewing gum. It's called Chewing Gum. It's about this person in the UK, and I feel like in one of those episodes they went to a sex club. So for the longest time, I thought it was like an American thing, like Americanized. Like we only do that here, but like I think when I watched that, and it was several years back that I watched it, and I was like, oh, they have this in the UK. And then with you talking about your experience, I'm like, oh, they have it in Spain. Like that's insane. They just have it. They have it like everywhere. I feel like in every
it's
country
awesome,
probably
yeah.
have that.
It's a lot of fun, definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely an experience for the single people or people who are not single. I feel like there are couples who like to
Oh,
venture
absolutely.
out, and that's why they have swingers clubs, I guess.
Yeah,
But that's just crazy, though. Your experience in Spain, I want to go, but you also speak the
I do.
language. So, have you
I do.
known like Spanish your whole life?
Yeah. So my first language was actually Spanish, and the school taught me English.
Wow,
Yeah.
really? So, like, did your people speaking, circling back to the ice shit, like, is everyone from America and like
No, but they do have like fully like
they're fully legal and like have the
yeah,
visas and everything, like citizenship, like
yeah.
full on.
It's just kind of getting to that point where whatever's fucking happening in this world, like trying to stop the renewals. So like my mom would be one of those people that's like the fuck.
So like, wait, like
Like,
she's gonna come up for. He's like, wait. So is Trump not allowing renewals?
I think that's what he's trying to push. Yeah.
Why would you want to do that? That's
Get rid of
crazy.
more
See, this is
immigrants.
such a fuck
Yeah.
Trump channel. What are we talking about?
Literally
These people have been here your whole life,
30, 40 years, I think.
and now he's just
Yeah.
like, no, he can't be here anymore. Even when they do it legally,
Yeah, I know
that
it's
is
crazy. It's crazy.
wild.
I know. Like, cause I have some uncles that, uh, I mean, they paid a lot of money to get fully papered and from Mexico, and they're like, oh shit, like, are we
Like
even
this
gonna be
may
able?
not like be
They
a
may not even be
thing.
allowed to come back in.
That's weird.
Yeah.
For the people who, and you know what? I am gonna say that I can see why it's a little bit more. I don't support like them busting down doors and like to workplaces and homes and like snatching people out at random, but I feel like it is something that I could see happening more so to the people who are like just doing crimes,
Yeah.
committing felonies or fucking murdering somebody or something like that. I can see how it's like why they would face some scrutiny and they might like be up for that. But for people who've been here so long and everything,
And they're
right?
just
And
gonna work,
really,
you know,
yeah.
to give their kids a better life.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just wild as fuck to
that
me.
is
We really are
crazy.
regressing. I
It's
can't
so
believe we're
sad.
having to deal with Donald Trump again. Actually,
Who the fuck voted for him?
why if you voted for him? Tune out. Don't follow. Don't like. Don't subscribe. No, I'm kidding. Kind of. But no, I actually have this friend who recently she was got into it with her parents, and she
About the
this happened like
subject?
the other day. Yeah, about the subject.
Oh no.
She, I guess her family was like helping her out with like a vehicle and like she was like paying for everything, the insurance and everything, but it wasn't actually in her name. And there was just one random morning with all of this stuff that's going on. Like, I guess the subject got brought up, and her parents are very pro Trump, very conservative. And they were like, we support this, we want him, I'm glad he's doing this, all this shit.
Yeah.
And she was like, you guys are fucking stupid. And then, like, they got into it. There was a whole fiasco, and they ended up, like, taking her vehicle from her
What the hell?
even though she was paying for it and the insurance and everything. And it's all over like a conversation that like
That
went
is
bad about the subject.
for the smallest shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
I just can't believe it honestly. So that's just like there really are some people who just really support him to his fucking core, and it's just
I
absolutely
will say
lovely.
some people have changed because, like, I would say my ex was definitely for him. I
Ew.
know, but like, he didn't vote for him again. He like
Uh,
changed his whole like politic views and stuff. So
is it because of
I'm
what
proud
he's
of
been
him.
seeing, or
Yeah, because of what Trump has brought to America, and now like my ex is like totally against him.
That's what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it just he's just switched up on
It's just
all the
like the people
things
that are like really into him, please do your research because
that
that's where you will really start viewing him differently. Like,
I feel like no one's doing their research on shit anymore. I'm
no.
always looking people up, like to the fucking T. Like I want to know exactly what's going on, what they think, what they're gonna try
It's
and
mainly
do.
like the older people.
I know. I've said this for a while, and I
They
don't give
just
a
need to
fuck.
hurry up and meet Jesus.
Dead ass. I feel like anybody right now in the world who's like 65 or older. Sorry for all your grandparents out there, but I
You
want
can't
them
be
dead.
voting anymore.
I want them gone.
They don't need to be voting. They're gonna be gone in a few years.
Honestly, they need to lower the age that like anybody can be
Yes.
the president. Because why do you want to be 80 running shit? I would want to be in Spain. I want to be in Barcelona. I want to be in
Exactly.
Greece. I want to be on a boat, on a yacht, whatever. I want to be enjoying this time not working. And you want to like go under the stress of running an entire country
Yeah,
and
no.
shit at that.
Literally.
It's crazy to me. But yeah, we definitely don't support Trump. So sorry to my friend who's having to deal with that with her family. That's shitty. I will help you buy a new
That's very
car.
shitty.
That's just so ass. And your parents, like, possibly not being able to renew.
I mean, there's and the people that don't have papers, like, what the fuck do they do? Some of them are getting scared that they're just like running to Mexico instead because they don't.
Yeah,
They're like, well, let's prepare. They're selling all their stuff.
yeah.
That's so sad.
That is no King's Day, really honestly.
I
And I think I
know.
saw this TikTok. Some girl was like, she said, if I was Trump, she was like, I would just like, I would be able to show my face again. She was like, because it was his birthday party that I think this week.
Oh
And he
yeah,
was like having a
that
whole flow and a
parade.
parade for
It was
himself.
dead.
And it was dead. And instead, everyone's out like not. They're like,
I'm
get this
so
fucker out of here.
dead.
They're talking their shit. Like they're like, no King's Day, like making fun of him on his birthday or birth week, whatever. I don't fucking know his birthday, but I think that's funny as fuck. I also saw this other TikTok of some guy who was Mexican and he got deported. And he like video recorded some of the process of him being deported, and then he recorded himself sneaking right the fuck back in. And he's like throwing up middle fingers like at some city he arrived to, and he's like, "I'm back," just like that. Isn't
I'm
that
so
crazy? I'm gonna have to
dead.
show that to you. It was really really funny.
Please. Oh my
But
God.
yes, fuck Trump.
Fuck the Latinos for
Absolutely.
Trump. You fucking stupid fuck. Get out of here.
No, that's like wild. Any gay or like Latin American or Latin period who wants to vote for him, I'm like, look
You're
at you.
done.
You're
You're
goofy.
done.
Don't you feel goofy? You should feel goofy. I don't know. I feel like you should feel a little bit goofy, but
Let me just show you.
to each his own. We are in
To each his
America,
own. For
so you're
sure.
able to do whatever the fuck you want, I guess. But until you're not, so look at what's
Yeah,
happening.
exactly.
But anyway, I digress. Fuck the orange man. I don't want to speak about him anymore. Anyway, back to your shit. What were we saying? Lubbock
Actually, you.
cosmetology. Huh?
Actually, you. Your turn.
Okay, yeah.
I do want to say about this podcast, like, I really am going to kind of like expose myself, I guess, just because I really want to also let people know that there has been people that gone through certain things, and especially like coming out. I came out like my high school, and I'm really happy I did it at that timing because it's just, you can live your life, it feels better. I don't know, like I just want to share my
You came
experiences so
out in
people,
high school. Did you
yeah.
like grow up with people who like were against that? Like your family? How were they treating
Not
you?
really. Oh no, they were very welcoming. Besides my father, but he's not in. I don't know where he's at in this world.
Oh, hey dad.
He's
Happy
not.
Father's
He's not
Day.
in our family anymore. So.
Do you think he's like been deported? Maybe.
Oh yeah,
Stop.
absolutely, absolutely.
Was he like not official
No, he was, but he got
in trouble?
a lot,
Oh,
a
like
lot.
felonies type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the judge was like, "Bye."
There's actually this guy from my town. I had gotten a ticket and I went to court for it for speeding. Yeah, I was gonna do about anyway. I went to court for a ticket for speeding, and there was this other guy who they like announced, and I guess this other person like showed up for him in court on his behalf, and they were like, he actually was arrested for like the ICE shit, and they're like, he can't show up. They're like holding him, trying to transfer him out of the country right now. I think he's like
Wow.
from I don't even know where. I think it was like Vietnam or something. That's a place, right? Or am I
Yeah.
stupid? Okay, yeah. Vietnamese. I'm not sure actually where he was from, but he was like in jail for like holding on ice. Like that's wild.
That is
And
wild.
in like in that small town that I'm from, absolutely insane.
That is
Um,
insane. That's so sad.
so shout out to your dad, wherever he may be. You suck,
Yes.
I guess. Did you suck?
Yes, horrible father.
Oh man, that's
Horrible
tragic.
father, horrible husband. Like, he was not the greatest person.
I will say, at least you were able to come out in high school.
Yeah.
My experience was a little bit different. I think I known my whole life that I was like attracted to both sexes. I would say because I was with women before I was with men. Um, but I never
Bitch, you
like.
were? I'm just
I
kidding.
was. I actually was.
Wait, so are you still into women?
I would hook up with women, I think. I really think I would. I think my dream is actually to be with a guy and a girl at the same time, and I have not executed that yet, but it's like still very much on the table.
There's
You
definitely
wouldn't hook
couples
up
that are into that.
I know. You wouldn't hook up with a guy and a girl at the same time?
I think I've like
Where are they though? I'm not finding them.
I think I've like had the option to do it, but I'm just not attracted to women.
You don't
Like,
think that women are gorgina? And if I was
I
straight, I
mean, I
think
think they're
I'd totally be a
gorgeous.
tits guy, because like tits are everything.
I
Let's
mean,
keep
tits
it.
are hot, but like that kuka, I'm gonna run away from it.
Kuko! Kuko's crazy clam. Okay, I get that. But you're not like, oh wait, are you like one of those, ew, vagine?
No, just like normal. I mean,
You're just like, it's just not your thing.
yeah. I mean, I've seen girls multiple times. Like, I have a group of girls, friends that they're actually sisters, and they they pluck each other's hair. So
On a vagine?
yeah.
Oh my god.
So I'm just like
Oh.
there in the room, just casually looking at her vagina, like, okay.
Would you like walk in on them doing it once or something?
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
I was like, oh, this is what we're doing. Okay.
Interesting.
I was like, okay, yeah,
You
pretty
think that's
one.
kind of weird?
At first,
I mean, I guess
thought
maybe
it
if there's
was
like an
weird, but
androne,
yeah.
like help me out with this, but like all the time, like casually plucking each other's hair.
I mean, when they're with each other, yeah.
It's kind of odd. It's giving odd. It's giving maybe like a childhood experience, trauma. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I think they're just really comfortable with each other.
I mean, I guess you can. It depends on how close you
Sisters,
are.
yeah.
But is that normal?
What is normal in this world?
I know, but well, there's social norms, and I feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but I
To
just
each
feel
his
like
own. Okay?
yeah,
Remember.
exactly. I guess, but if my sister was to be like, "Come pluck this hair on my vagine," I'd be like, "Girl, no." Well, she has a whole fan bam and like a husband and everything, so I'd be like, "Get your man to do it." But I don't know. I just feel like that's very different. But
It's
good for
different.
them,
Yeah, good for
I
them.
guess. But anyway, yeah. I grew up I just didn't really feed into that side of myself too much. But and here's the gig and the gag of it all. I kind of grew up religious. So maybe that's why I kind of like suppressed that in my mind or thought of like
Mm.
engaging with men in that way because I very much grew up in a household where it was like a woman with
Christians or
man.
what?
Huh?
Were you a Christian?
Yeah. And I still kind of consider myself
Gay.
like
I'm
oh,
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
gaggy. That's so gaggy. I do kind of consider myself. I'm actually in a place where I don't know with Christianity at all. I definitely am not religious anymore.
I'm not religious at all.
No, you
And
never
I've
have
been
been.
through, I mean, growing up, I was Catholic, but also like,
Catholic.
yeah,
Those are the worst ones.
I know.
You like ate the cookie and like drank the juice.
Not the cookie and the juice.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It is. It's still as a cookie.
I mean, it's not a cookie, but
Well, what is it? Bread?
Yeah, kind of. I mean,
You don't remember? How
it's
old
like,
were you?
I probably stopped going to Catholics church pretty young. I think like maybe 10 or 11, because by that time I started going to like an after school program and it was at a church and it was Methodist church. So I started going there for services as well, started getting involved, and I ended up figuring out it wasn't for me. And I mean, I feel like I also went to a Christian church. I guess I was a lead singer by the time I got done with that church.
So that's why you love you some karaoke. Like I'm
I
used to this
love
thing.
karaoke.
Yeah, karaoke
Yes.
is a vibe, but lead singer is crazy.
I know.
That's
So
so
it was,
funny. In Lubbock,
yeah,
well,
at a Christian church.
that's fun though. I was also in the choir in church, so it's like,
I actually was in choir like at a really when I started going to Methodist church because but we it wasn't that church that I sang at. I joined an all boys club. I mean all boys choir and
who's seen that one coming?
so I
Oh,
actually
boys.
sang and I also did choir in my school. So I think I was in choir probably for a good 7, 8 years out of my life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
I love to sing.
I would say about the same, from like 13 to 18, well, like 5 years or so. But I was also in choir in school though. And choir in my school was actually a fucking joke, but it
Yeah.
was like more like a little fun, like knockoff, like little club, I'd say, because we weren't really. I think we did Christmas caroling, but other than that, like we didn't like sing anywhere
Really?
special or nothing. We just kind of hung out. You know what we actually did? And I was in choir my senior year of high school. We actually, for so many fucking times, we sat in the classroom and we watched Pitch Perfect. Have you ever
I
seen
love
Pitch
that
Perfect?
movie. Yeah.
It was like very much.
I've been shot by a fly.
Yeah, exactly. It was very much around the time where I think it was like the cup song was booming. So I don't even know how to do it anymore. Actually, I already put a cup from me. I probably
Oh,
did.
it's almost
But
a memory.
so fucking much. We watched that movie 1,000,001 times. It's actually kind of insane. But choir really didn't do much. Were you in choir in school too? Or
I
no?
was. I now that I think about it, we didn't really do a lot of concerts, I guess. Just mainly for the school. Like,
Yeah, I think we may have done like a Star Spangled Banner or
yeah.
like something, some kind of
It
opening
was
for
more like
like a
it was
school
kind of the
event.
same, I guess. It was more like we also did field trips, but it was like more like watching a something like a show or
Yeah,
something, you
I
know?
don't think any other than
Yeah.
Christmas caroling. I can't think of anything that we actually like, went out
I
to
was
do.
also a theater arts kid, so that
I
was fun.
didn't see. I wish we had like. I don't think we had like any kind of theater program or anything. Small ass town here.
I
I'm
was
not
in
kidding.
gymnastics, cheer,
Oh,
soccer. Yeah,
period.
I dropped out of soccer just because I hated to be forced to run. Like I love to run, but forcing, like it was annoying. We were late, extra mile, and it's like, what?
Oh
Oh
wow,
no.
they were like hard on you. I love
Yeah,
soccer though. I played like I think from when I was a child up until like junior high. Soccer was really fun for me. I don't know why I got out of it. I think we didn't have an actual like our school was really small. I'm from a
yeah.
very smaller town for sure. So like I don't think we had like a capacity. I don't think we had the body, the student body, to have like an official team. So that's probably why I got out of it. And it's, I mean, I was involved. Like I still did like I did choir. I ran track. I was also in football. I did football for a year, bitch. Can you believe
Big for
it?
that. I bet you're knocking people over.
One, I was a defensive line. You know what that
Of
is?
course you were.
Do you like watch football?
I'm not like hardcore into football. I think it's just because I mean, I don't even watch TV.
Oh, can't relate very much. Got all my shows on deck, watching my shows when I get home. That's actually crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like people who don't watch
Like
TV.
this projector barely even gets turned on. You get to actually watch something. I think I turn it on like once a month or something.
Oh, like you have like a movie night.
Yeah.
I watch TV to sleep like literally every single night. Like I
I
watch
don't own a
TV to sleep.
TV.
Really? I
Yeah.
never even noticed that here. Actually,
Have you noticed that?
that's actually crazy. You know, in my religion, the one that I used to be in, landed on thick Pentecost.
I gotta go.
Exactly that. They actually didn't believe in like watching TV like at all. So it's actually I never I guess leaned into it too much because we always had a TV in my house, bitch. We were always
I
watching
never
some
have TVs in
shows.
my home, but I was definitely that kid that was playing outside more.
Oh yeah.
Like
I did
right
that when I
after
was a kid.
school, I literally would get on my bike and go meet up with my friends
Yeah.
and not come home till like 8 or 9 p.m.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I love that though.
Just get home, shower, get in bed, get ready for the next day of school.
I feel like I was the same way up until like high school, and then I really got like lazy, and only did like school events and like hang out with friends from school like here and there. But it was like I was coming home and shit. But I was also religious. I was like coming
Oh
home
yeah.
to say my prayers and shit.
I'm dead.
And I was judging every motherfucker who was drinking, smoking weed, partying, having sex. I was a judgmental little bitch. And I feel like low key it was like jealousy. Like I wish I could be doing that. And I very much wanted to be doing that.
Yeah.
But
I started to like drink in high school just because like I became like a popular kid,
mm,
and so I would go get invited to all the parties and stuff. So, but it didn't happen often because I didn't have time. So it was just like once in a blue moon we had a house party and
because you were like
so
involved with too much at school, is
yeah.
that why?
Mhm.
Yeah, I got popular at the very end. Well,
Same, because I only did cheer 2 years, but I did, yeah, I did soccer 2 years, gymnastics 4 years. I taught myself how to tumble because my
really?
gymnastics class was a freaking blow off. The coach would just sit in his office eat.
Stop.
Yes.
Uh,
Until it came to the point of like my junior year, I started getting like my tuck, and then I was working like on a half to get a full. Tumbling's my favorite. And by the end, he asked me if I wanted to join the team, and I was like, no.
because you were over it?
Yeah, no, because I was like, no, you're a shitty coach. Like, why didn't you teach me from the beginning?
Honestly, you ate that.
You know, like that's so fucked up. Like, I
I bet
really
that.
want. I joined gymnastics to learn how to tumble, and he didn't care. So he only cared about his team.
That's
And
ugly.
I would go literally practice with the actual gymnastics team.
Mm.
Like after school, I would go and practice with them.
And you were actually a part of it?
No,
Oh, and it's like let you in like
but
that?
he didn't coach me. It was my teammates, the other guys, the people that were on the team. They were the ones that were like coaching me. They were spotting me. They were like, it was more them that taught me. It's
I
kind of
love that
sad,
though.
but
You did it yourself though.
yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
you fucking
Yeah,
taught me fucking self. You probably I think like for like shit like that, sometimes they like just throw random people who would just like take up the fucking class and not people who actually care about like
yeah,
teaching or coaching it. So that's probably what happened.
it did happen. I mean, I get it, cause
He
like,
probably lasted to the end of the fucking year and then was like, all right, get me out of
yeah,
here.
probably. I don't
Type
know.
shit. But at least you did it yourself. Bitch, I can do a fucking I don't even know what it's called.
A roundoff?
I don't know. Is it like when you like do a cartwheel and then the one front flip?
Yeah, a
What's that?
roundoff backhand spring.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Bitch, I can do that to this motherfucking day. I'm
No.
not even kidding. After we get done with this, I'll literally show you outside. Like, I can flip. Can you?
No, probably not anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I
Not
haven't
even the
tumbled
front
in
flip?
years. Maybe a front flip.
That's what I'm talking about. So it's not a backhand, whatever you said, right?
A backflip? You can do a backflip?
No, with the cartwheel with the front flip. What's that one called?
Oh, like a round off front handspring?
I don't know what it is, but I can do it, bitch. And I taught myself to do that because I wasn't learning that and shit. I was also in band. I played the trumpet. Did you ever
Wait,
play
a
any
cartwheel to a front flip?
like literally a cartwheel, and then like after you land that first cartwheel, you do a front flip. Is that anything, or was that just a cartwheel and a
I
front
mean, it's
flip?
just a cartwheel and front flip, I guess.
Oh boy, you know what? I still can do
You
that
ate
to this
good.
day. I can still eat that
I don't
right
think
the
I
fuck
can.
up.
I actually really want to get back into it. I was thinking about looking for a gym to start getting back into it. Cause,
What would that be like?
but
Fucking
my old ass, I'm scared.
stop. We're still 25 forever.
True.
What's it called? Like the CrossFit? Is that kind of like what they would do?
No.
Oh,
CrossFit.
CrossFit. Then they have like the fucking. They do like the shit that's like kind of gymnastic-y, or no?
I don't know. I've never taken CrossFit.
I feel like you should look into it. I think CrossFit does like some random shit like that.
I'm not trying to do no parallel bars or
Or maybe they
the
have like
weights.
that's what I'm thinking. Maybe they have like adult gymnastics somewhere.
Oh, they definitely
Because
do.
adults can fucking get into ballet.
Yeah, they
So,
definitely do.
and speaking of ballet, do they have that at your school too?
I think, did we have it? No.
See, I wish I had more resources when I
No.
was in school because I feel like I'd be way more like ambitious and
There is a
like
prom squad team.
a palm squad. The fuck is that?
You know how like in high school you have your cheerleaders and then your pom squad, like a dance, the drill team
Oh,
too.
okay.
But the girls on mine did not have like the cowboy hats and cowboy boots. It was more like a
Ew, Texas does that?
some Texas schools has that. They call
Okay.
it drill team, something like that. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's basically like a pom squad dance.
We have fucking flag girls.
We have flag girls.
Oh, okay, so flag is different than the palm.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking maybe it was like a different, the same thing, but like they called it something different. But yeah, we did not have the palm. We just had flag girls and cheerleaders.
Friday night football is one of my favorite nights.
Oh my god, that was so fun. Take me back
Like,
to Friday night football with your fucking classmates. Like
grr.
that shit was fun as
That was
fuck.
the pepper rallies were fun. because I mean I was a cheerleader, so we performed every pep rally. We
Yeah.
were there every football game. Traveling to the football games was fun.
Yeah.
And I
I
remember,
experienced that my last year because I was a mascot. So yeah, I could like
what was the
everything.
mascot?
It's a buffalo.
Oh,
Big buffalo
you
ass.
ate that?
And I would run out into the field before anybody came on, the football players or anybody, and like everyone would be hype. I'd be hyping up the fucking crowd, and they'd be like cheering, and I was like doing cartwheels and spins and all this shit. As the game was going along, I was walking around like
Oh
saying
my
hi
god,
to
how
kids and like shaking hands.
fun!
Yeah, and I rode with all the cheerleaders, sometimes the football players to like games and shit. So I got to experience that without actually
How
being
fun!
in any
Yeah,
of that. It was really, really fun.
I
And
would.
like I said, I got popular with my senior year of high school. So I don't know, I feel like I was just much more involved like with the student body that year. Bitch, I was prom king.
And that's a motherfucking
Yeah,
period.
yeah,
You
I
ate
was prom
that.
king.
You
Did
ate
you go to
that.
prom? Was you even like prom?
I didn't go to my high school prom. I actually skipped it to go to Austin. That's when I got my septum done.
That's how long you've had it?
Yeah.
Damn, you skip prom to go get a piercing?
No, I went for to go to Austin because I was trying to move to Austin, so I went to go.
By yourself?
No, with my friend Destiny. We went to go like tour some apartments,
You
but
weren't even done with school yet?
no,
So you were
because
gonna
I was
drop
like,
out?
no, I was gonna finish high school because
Oh,
I loved my high school experience.
that's
Like,
good.
if I can go back, I absolutely would. And I was kind of a smart tail. I mean, I was in all IB classes, AP classes.
Okay, AP, AP,
I
AP,
graduated
AP.
top 25% of my graduation class. There was
Stop.
a little over 500 people,
And just your class?
just my
Bitch,
class.
guess how much my fucking class had in there?
How much?
Just fucking give me a number.
120.
Ooh, less. I'm not kidding.
Like 60.
75 people.
You're lying.
No, 75 people. That's how small my school was. But it's interestingly enough, it still was like 3 stories. It felt big. It felt
You need
big.
to see my high school. It looks like everyone thinks it's a church. It's just such a beautiful building.
Is it?
Yeah,
See,
it's huge.
I always wish I had like a big school with like all the things and like a fucking pool and like just
We had
everything to
like
get into.
foyers in the middle of the schools. Like we can go eat out there for lunch.
Mm. We
Um,
had a plaza. Everyone can go out there and eat lunch or in the
there's a
cafeteria.
huge garden. So freaking
You
beautiful.
could also leave and go like get your own like lunch outside of school.
Yeah, I was lucky because my class was the last class to stop doing the off-campus lunch.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because they built a brand new cafeteria, like
Oh, and they were like,
massive.
eat here to pay for this
Yeah,
shit.
and there was like a Chick-fil-A, there was like the cafeteria food, there's a Subway.
Oh,
Yeah,
y'all have restaurants in the motherfucker.
literally.
I'm so fucking dead. No wonder you wouldn't need to
Yeah.
go off campus anyway.
No, we didn't have to.
Jelly. See,
It
that's
was
that
nice.
shit. We had a
And then
South.
I also got lucky because my class also stopped doing, after my class, they stopped doing the Fun Fridays, which every Friday we got out, I think at 1 p.m. And we were the only high school that did it in Lovely. Every other high school got out at 3:30 or 4 or whatever. And they fucked up my schedule and they gave me an open class at lunchtime. And I mean, or after lunch. So I would go to lunch and then I would leave campus for lunch and not go back because I didn't have to go back.
That's fucking
So I would get out like at 11, I think, on Fridays.
a.m.
Yeah,
What?
going at 7,
Of
getting
course.
11. It was, yeah, it was
That's
fun.
early though.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I
fun
was
though.
done.
That's fun.
It was fun.
I'm glad you had that experience. I think overall my high school experience was good, but I definitely had the rougher years. I think that was like more freshman, sophomore year. And I was not top 25%. I didn't give a fuck about my grades like that though.
Yeah.
I think my parents like really pressed me to have good grades up until like the middle of high school. And then it was just like, as long as you're passing, whatever. That's
Yeah.
just kind of what it gave. So I think I had like bitch, the passing grades, whatever that word you were supposed
Barely?
to have. Barely. I'm not even kidding.
No.
But in college, which I mean, I'm starting back school, so I'm getting right back into that groove.
Do they
but
let 40-year-olds summer?
shut the fuck up. Bitch, people be going to fucking college when they're like
I
7.
know, true.
And I feel bad for them too. 'Cause it's
No,
like,
good to
damn.
them. Props.
No, good, but like, damn, I don't want to be that old going to school and like
Girl, it's normal.
I
It's fine.
guess.
You don't have to be in a rush to figure out what you want in life.
No, but unlike you, because I think we were having this conversation recently where you were talking about how you would like to kind of be in this game, the service industry for a long time, and you wouldn't mind still bartending later down the road. I do want to quit that shit. Like I am ready. I'm taking this
It's because
program.
you need to get a fun bartending job. Like
Well,
when I lived in Frisco, my bartending jobs are I need to take you to the Star, like
yeah.
where I worked.
Show me
It's
like
so much
around the ropes.
fun.
I bet it was. And is it chill?
It's so chill. You make money. Like people be buying you shots.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Like I worked at a casino, a big casino, um, the Choctaw Casino, and I worked there for 5.5 years, and that was a really fun experience. Bartending the concerts, like having like a free show, but they have so many rules and policies in place because it's a casino, and like
That makes
you
sense.
have to like really like like comply with the gaming commission. You're not allowed to do stuff like take shots, and it's gonna be
Granted, we
very
had to ask the managers, but most of the time they were like, "Okay, that's fine.
no, no, yeah, and that's
Thanks for
so
asking."
normal. That's so normal too. It's like
Yeah.
a lot of jobs that aren't like corporate conglomerate like a casino.
Yes.
So casino is so corporate and like you have to like clock in and out for
Well,
like
they're like the bars that I worked were very high end. Like the
oh yeah.
cheapest, my last bar that my technically still worked, I guess. Um, like the cheapest drink is I think is like $21.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
So you make money.
That's crazy. Well now at Choctaw they keep raising the prices like every fucking day it seems like. So like a fucking
Didn't we
beer
just build on more? That's why.
yeah, it's huge. It's huge. I think it beats it. I think Windstar and Choctaw Casino were competing for the nation's largest, and Choctaw just took it because of their addition. So right
No
now it's the
way.
largest casino in America. Um, but I think Windstar is adding on to theirs right now, and they're like about to take the title back. So, but for right now, it is the nation's largest. I do believe it is bigger than anything in Vegas, which is crazy because Vegas is like known for their
Vegas is small,
casinos.
you know that.
Is it?
It's mainly just like a whole strip. That's just where
But there's like the old
what
strip and the
Vegas
new
is.
strip.
Yeah.
So that's why it always seemed to be when I go. I
I
fucking
mean,
love
it's just a
Vegas.
shit ton of skyscrapers. I mean, basically big ass buildings
We
everywhere.
have to fucking go there and like shoot some
I
content. We're gonna
I'm
have
totally
so.
down.
I love Vegas, and the flights are always so fucking cheap.
Yeah, because there's always flights going back and forth,
Yeah,
especially from Dallas. It's so nice. So
it is,
yes.
and that's what I'm thinking about. From Dallas, it's always like to Vegas. It's like fucking $200 or less. It's like
One
crazy
good thing
cheap.
about living in Dallas area is like so many flights come in and out from everywhere.
True. That's true. I love the DFW area. And I feel like since COVID, there's just like so much more people there. Like I
I
think I Googled the population consensus and it said like 8 million people, I swear to God, in the DFW area as a whole. But it's still like 8 million people
that's
is
insane.
insane. That's like LA or like New York or some shit. I could never live in New York, I don't think. It's just too compact and there's just too much going on. I think it's one of those places that you can only visit for a extended period of
Yeah,
time.
I don't know. New York's on my list to move to.
Move?
Yeah.
I would never live. Maybe like New York, the state, like
Oh, I want
outside
to
of
live
New
there,
York
but
City. I think it would be cute. But I would not want to live in New York City. Absolutely not.
yeah,
Could not do
I want
it.
to try it.
How? Bitch, you making 20 grand a year or 20 grand a week or
And
fucking a
that's just
month?
the
I
thing. I
mean,
don't want to live in a box.
yeah, exactly. It's the
Like,
living spaces for me. I just could not do that shit. I
my
can't
friend
believe
that
Big Kahuna
lived.
at our job has lived there for so long.
Who?
Big Kahuna at our place
Oh
that
yeah,
we work at.
yeah.
I cannot believe he did that. And I think we were talking to him recently, and he was saying that his place he lived at, it was great, it was cute, it was nice, but it was like 13 grand a month. So you know,
Yeah, my friend that lived there for like 10 years, I went to go visit her. She told me that when she saw my place, she said that this place is definitely like at least $4,000 rent a month. I'm like, what?
yeah, you this place like
Yeah,
this,
that's looks like
honestly,
this.
this is crazy cheap,
This is cute too.
and it's really really cute. Yeah.
Yeah, 16-foot tall ceilings. I love this
It's I love a high ceiling moment. We will be switching up the
scenery.
scenery here and there. I think we'll do like a few. We'll try to. It's not really like a big like on the big to. It's not a big to do because it's like whatever. This place is cute and like it'll suffice for now. But we will try and switch it up here and there. So we have some.
Just to have fun.
Yeah, have fun. Have some different things going on. My place is I feel like the no, yeah, it's smaller. Even though I have a two-bedroom, it's still
You have two
smaller.
bedroom.
Yeah, I wanted to get a two-bedroom just for like family and guests, like friends and
Oh, okay.
stuff, because or just
So what's in your guest room?
I have a bed, a TV set up with like all my shit on there so they can watch whatever they have. I mean, all my shit's in the guest closet, but I mean,
I'm dead.
they can add to it if they need to. There's a little bit of space in there. I have my bed and everything set up in there though, so I can like anybody can sleep over if they want to.
Yeah.
That's why I really because I already had the. I think like a few years back I had a queen size bed and the whole setup for it, and then I wanted a king because I'm fucking huge. So I was like, let me move to a king, and then I just kept that bed in the setup. So whenever I moved out of my last place, I was like, I definitely need at least a two-bedroom
Yeah.
so that I can already have that set up
That's
for it.
smart.
So might as well. This is big for a one-bedroom for sure too. So
Yeah.
I'm surprised your rent is so cheap. I'm sure they're gonna change it soon.
Oh,
Do you
absolutely.
think they're gonna change it when you ask for your lease renewal, or whatever you're gonna do?
I hope not.
Are you gonna ask for that, or are you gonna like go month to month?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to see like maybe just do month to month, I guess. Because I'm like financially not ready to move because first of all, my move's already gonna cost me like $1,500.
Yeah.
That's not like that's including just the U-Haul and the movers.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's expensive.
yeah.
My friend who moved from Oregon, she spent $3,000 on the U-Haul, but she did the fucking cross country travel, like in the U-Haul, drove from there to here, had to stay over a couple of nights at a place to get here.
I mean, if I move to New York, I don't know.
Is that how you're gonna have to do it? Well, you have a lot of shit, and you have a car, so it's
I
like
know.
you might
I
need to
mean,
do something like
yeah.
that.
I mean, I can just leave my car at my mom's and love it, but I don't know.
You wouldn't leave.
You
Moving to
wouldn't.
New York is just crazy. I don't know why you want to do that.
It's just on my list. New York, San Diego, maybe Miami, Colorado, like Denver.
I would love a nice beach town. Would love,
That's
love, love a nice beach town. Miami's
um
pricey, but I would still fuck with it.
maybe try to move to Spain or maybe
See,
even like
I think for me, moving out of the country, it's just like I'm so Americanized. So I could do something like a 3 month travel thing, but I think after that, it would be like, all right, like let's get back home.
yeah.
Like I don't know. For me, it's just like
I
scary
mean, I
getting
thought
out.
about Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
What?
Puerto Vallarta. What?
What? Puerto Vallarta?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
where's
right.
that? Is that like near Tulum or Cabo
Um,
or something? Maybe like
it's
close to what is it
closed.
called?
It's
Is Cozumel in Mexico?
yeah.
What
It's
about that?
towards that
There's it's
towards
another
the
place
peninsula.
really popular. Starts
Uh,
with Z.
Cancun.
Cancun. Is it
Yeah,
near Cancun?
kind of. It's not too far. I think it's like an hour or two. I don't know. I don't remember.
You don't
But
think Mexico's scary? I mean, you do speak the native
well,
language.
Puerto Vallarta is like a very. First of all, we need to go because I've
No.
been going. I've been going like once a year for the past like 6 years now, five
Okay.
years,
How's that
and
flight looking?
it's so quick.
Okay.
It's not far. I think it's like takes like
What
three
about the
hours or
price? We
something.
are just servers.
The price is not that bad.
Okay.
They're pretty reasonable. I think my last one, I think I paid 600, something like that.
Okay.
Not too bad
That's
for a
not
full
bad.
week.
Oh,
I went for New Year's.
okay, her. I thought you were in Spain for New Year's.
No, New Year's was I was in Mexico.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I thought you were telling me that now. I want to do something like that, but
And
I
there's a
don't.
bathhouse there. So much fun.
Is it?
Massive, yes. Huge.
You need to go to Houston's.
Oh, that place?
Have you ever heard of like seen or heard of
No,
it
I'm
at
gonna look it
all?
up.
I mean, I can't even imagine how ones outside of the country would be, but like for me experiencing the one in Dallas and then going to the one in Houston, I was just like, eye candy,
Really?
space, luxury.
So I was gonna say, that's what I was gonna say. Puerto Vallarta is actually like a very hot spot, like for the gays.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like it for New Year's, everyone goes there from all over the world. I met people from like Brazil, like everywhere.
like homosexuals.
Yes, the gays.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like the top place to go for like one of the best party spots for the gays.
See, I'm so Americanized because I thought like the hot spot for the gays every year is like Fire Island in New York. Have you ever heard about that?
Mm-mm.
You never heard of Fire Island?
Mm-mm.
See, so Americanized,
I
but
never heard of that.
but I haven't heard about this where everyone goes to. But it sounds really fun.
It's a
Though.
lot of fun.
See, I know I probably wouldn't do like a week though. I'd probably just do like 4 or 5 days, get my fill,
No,
bring
because
her
like
back.
it's nice to like relax a few days, go to the beach, and then go to the sauna, go get a massage. Like the massages were, I think it was like the for a full hour, I think I paid like $50.
Hmm,
So
interesting. That's cheap.
it's so much cheaper.
What was the very first gay sex club you went to? How old were you?
Oh, I don't even know.
Young.
No, of age, obviously.
Well, 18, of course. Isn't that the minimum?
In Spain.
Which is crazy. I think in America
Mm.
too. Isn't it 18? Or is it 21?
To go to like, well, I guess you can go to clubs
The
at
sex club
18.
specifically.
Sex clubs? I don't know. I've never.
Well, there's no here,
I
and the
haven't
ones
been
I've
to a sex
experienced, there's
club.
no alcohol or anything. So, like, why would it need to be 21?
I started getting involved in sex clubs when I turned 21.
Oh, so it wasn't 18.
Mm-mm.
I think
I
it
don't think
was.
so. I mean, I started going to like gay clubs, but not like, like Cedar Springs, the gay red here in Dallas.
Hmm, interesting. I wonder what the age is now that I'm thinking about it. I feel like they have signs up, but I never really pay attention.
Me either.
I was definitely older than 21. 21 or older when I went to. I'm not exactly sure of my age either. I forgot where was
I
it
was
at? Was
definitely
it?
21 because when I went, it was in Spain. I think that was my first time
Oh,
going to
okay. I was
one.
gonna ask you where it was.
Yeah,
Mine was
Madrid.
definitely Club Dallas.
Madrid.
I don't know who I went with. I don't know why, how that even got brought up to me. How did you know about it?
I don't know. I just I mean, I went out to like normal clubs, and then I started making friends. And I would ask them like, I obviously went towards gays, and I would ask them like,
Mhm.
hey, what is there to do here for like gays, like men only? And they sent me over to a place called Boyberry.
Boy Barry.
Yeah, so look it up.
Oh boy. I might have to
So
Google
much
it.
fun.
Was it?
Hopefully they sponsor me. Yeah.
Stop. Hey, Blueberry. Wait,
Boy.
Blueberry? Boyberry. They have like a whole merch line and everything, or it's just like
Yeah.
that? Stop, they do?
Yeah.
They make like clothing?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
think so. Yeah. Yeah.
I've
They
never
sell
heard of
clothes there.
Boyberry. It is like, see, I'm just so
And
Americanized.
there's different locations. Also in Barcelona, I went to that one too.
Interesting.
Same one.
The only
Boyberry.
thing I think I heard of before, like a sex club, before I entered that world, I think I heard of like a nude beach, and to me, that was so outlandish.
Mexico, went to a nude beach and it was so much fun. It was like an
This is one in
island.
Miami.
Really?
I'm not even kidding. It's called, I think, Haulover or Hanover Beach, and it's
Yeah.
like literally clothing optional, men and women. Of course, the gays populate the area,
Yeah.
but very, very fun. I thought for Miami that was just wild as fucking broad daylight, like balls to the wind. You were just
Yeah.
out there, which is pretty intense. But yeah, I was just wondering because it's just like I don't even know how the fuck I thought about the sex club and how I even got entered
I don't
that
know. I
world.
mean, I think I asked, I guess. Like,
Mm.
I don't remember.
I feel like I was on a date with this guy and he brought me out there. That's how we finished the night. I swear it was like at Club Dallas. That might have been. That might have been
I
it.
guess it's fun.
It is fun. It's small, and it gets crowded on the weekends.
Yeah.
Like lately, I've been over it. Like lately, I'm not trying to go out there at all. But sometimes I just have an urge, you know.
Why not?
I mean, fuck, we might as well.
Yeah.
We are gonna take a quick pause just as I'm gonna use the restroom.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a pause. We're at an hour.
We are?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have to use the bathroom though. BRB.
And we are back.
And we are back. But the gig and the gag of it all is we are at an hour. We do want to do like 45 minutes to an hour for every episode to like give enough, but like not do too much. Until we really build up on the lore and the drama. Is that good?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay, perfect. So just for this one episode, we're gonna go ahead and cut it off for the day, for the ep. But Wednesdays, right, is our day.
We're gonna try to post every Wednesday.
Exactly that.
Alright,
Record
then.
like sometime during the week that's really convenient for us and post on Wednesdays every week. until we are fucking worldwide, baby.
Period.
Exactly that. And I know, I actually saw a TikTok recently, which you'll be hearing me say a lot because I'm always on TikTok. I saw a TikTok, I think it was a clip of, do you know who Z-Way is?
No.
Z-Way, you know who Caleb Heron is?
No.
Big funny gay guy?
Maybe? I don't really know
Anyway.
names.
Oh,
Maybe more faces.
I'm the
videos.
one who's on social media like a motherfucker, so I'll be sending it to you. But Z-Way is this funny ass black girl. She did an interview of Caleb, who's like a comedian, and I think they mentioned people starting podcasts because everyone's starting a fucking podcast. I didn't know it was so much like that. But anyway, they made a comment on people who started podcasts and have like shitty equipment, like shitty mic, shitty audio when they first start. I don't know. I think she was like trying to like, what do you have to say or what pointers do you have to give people who start a podcast and have like shitty equipment or something like along those lines? And it's just
Well,
like,
hopefully ours is good.
yeah, it gagged me. I know ours may not be the best. Please, we are taking audio recommendations in the comments.
We will be messing with it as well. And
Yeah, of
hopefully,
course.
maybe next time we'll have the microphones closer to our mouths.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
we'll see. We'll play with it. We'll see what we
It's
got.
just our first episode.
Yeah,
For us.
first episode. Had first episode jitters. We're hoping everything is great, but let's be
Take any
realistic.
questions if you guys have.
Yes.
Or like specific topics that we want to talk about. Like, come back to us. Let us know.
Exactly. In the next episode, we are going to get right back into a little bit more of our intros. And like, this is not just it. 'Cause I know we were kind of all over the place, but I have ADHD.
Same.
So, like, we will be bouncing around a lot, but we will be getting back to our intro. That'll be our second episode, too. But, yes, like, comment.
Yes. Subscribe.
Subscribe, share, fucking, yes, all of it. All of it. Put us out there, please.
Don't forget to hit that button.
Yeah, hit that button, subscribe. How are ya?
Hi.
But yes, this will be the end of our episode. So thank you
We love you all.
to whom it concerns.
Till next time.
Bye for now.